REDS has affected me a few different times throughout my career. I didn't know too much about it until college. The biggest way it manifested for me in college was through bone injuries, and found out it's not normal to not be getting a period for several years.
Relative Energy Deficiency in sport, term that was first coined in 2014 in a paper from the International Olympic Committee. What it describes is the health and performance consequences that can occur when you have an athlete who isn't taking in the sufficient amount of calories to meet the demands of just basic daily function on top of the sports demands as well.
I see a big delay in recovery, and then oftentimes athletes struggle to get their energy levels up. They might have smaller injuries or niggles that become more frequent before we start seeing the deeper signs of underfueling.
RED-S was affecting me because I was feeling tired, feeling miserable, running and recovering. I remember waking up in the middle of the night a couple times, so hungry, and denying myself food because I thought that was the way forward.
REDS can affect anyone. See it a lot in high school athletes, elite athletes get a lot of the attention in some of the research studies, but it's really everyone, and it's females and males, and it doesn't discriminate body type.
So I was never told by a coach to lose weight, but I definitely felt pressured by the competitors that I was surrounded by. I succumbed to those pressures, and I absolutely went through some really bad cycles of disordered eating.
Early on in REDS, an athlete may actually perceive positive results where they may notice they've lost some weight, they're performing better, they're running faster times, and they might not know that there's an underlying issue going on. When you start to get to the injury phase of that, it's tough to undo that athlete's behavior because there's this thought that, well, this is what got me the faster time the first time around, but in reality, they may be perpetuating the problem.
So I broke my sacrum in 2020, and I talked to a sports dietitian and was basically told to eat more carbs. That frightened me because I was scared of carbs at the time.
I was overwhelmed about kind of what changes to make or how to go about that. And so I think working with someone was really helpful.
If we're worried about just weight alone, we're leaving so much of our performance on the table, building that confidence that we don't know our potential if we're underfueled.
I hope that can be more of a narrative moving forward of how can you take people that you maybe look up to and think, how are they fueling so much more than just how hard are they training and what does their body look like?